Is not true. That thing's never been true. But because that information was repeated to me so many times, even though I know it is not true and I know it's not been true at all and throughout the entire thing, my brain has started to believe that thing is the case. This is a weird concept, but I'm going to bring it into a very specific example, which is when I realized this was a thing, right? And it's going to be football. So forgive me, mum, because she always complains when I talk about football, but it is also neuroscience, okay? There was a conspiracy a few years ago propagated by, and one of the reasons I chose this fact is because you're going to get really annoyed about it, by Arsenal fans, that the referees were against them. And that's why they've been second in the league for a long time. The referees were against Arsenal, and that's why they hadn't won the league. Nothing to do with the fact they just weren't good enough, but it's because the referees kept making small decisions that kind of changed the games and meant they didn't get enough points to win the league, right? That was the belief. Obviously, that is not true. That is not true. There's no conspiracy in football to stop Arsenal winning the league. If there was, they're not doing a very good job at the moment. But
if there's anything, there's a conspiracy that they're being handed it this season. And truthiness, I do believe that. That's fact.
Yeah, I can't speak to the accuracy of that statement. That might be a bit of anti-truthiness right there. But basically, I had a couple of Arsenal friends in uni. They kept repeating this to me to the point where when we go and watch football games on the weekend, they would keep, that's those referees again. They're that's not a free kick, all that stuff, right? To the point where when I started watching games independently of them, because what had happened is I'd learnt that fact, my brain had practiced the skill of learning that fact. When I was watching games and a decision went against Arsenal, I started to believe, oh, it's those referees again. Subconsciously, the thought popped into my head, oh, that's that bias, isn't it? That's that referee bias. Is not true. That thing's never been true. But because that information was repeated to me so many times, even though I know it is not true and I know it's not been true at all and throughout the entire thing, my brain has started to believe that thing is the case. And this happens for literally every single thing. And the challenge with it is that, as I said, you can know that it's not the case and you can still start to believe something not to be the case.